Hello people, what is going on? Our favorite season of the year is here. If you know what these flowers are all about. And I recently had the privilege of sitting down with these amazing 5 high schoolers, and we talked about the favorite and not so favorite things about school, the board exams, and the other activities outside of school, what they believe in, and also their aims and goals in life and stuff like that. So I had an amazing time just talking to these young minds. They're pretty cool and amazing, and I hope you will like this video. And if you do, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and let's keep sharing the good stuff. And can I say Merry Christmas already? If it's your first, then well, it came from me. Okay, so Merry Christmas. Okay, so now let's get to know you a little more. So I want you to just quickly tell your name and maybe your village, and also where you're studying and which class you're studying, and also your hobbies. Okay, so we'll go first.
Okay, my name is Sophia. I'm in class 12 and I'm from Thotrinya village. My hobbies, I think I like reading. Yeah, okay. That's it.
You're in class 12?
Yes.
I thought you were in class 10. Did you say class 10?
I said class 12.
Okay, sorry.
What am I doing here?
Sophia, alright. Okay.
I am Deborah Awungshi. I'm from Shinkap village. I am in 10th grade, and my hobbies are reading also, and I like to play instruments.
Okay, cool. So we have 2 readers already. Yes, sir.
I am the one and only Vareshim Shongzan from Thotrinya village.
Yeah.
And I am currently studying in grade 10 in Bluebell School International. And I have no specific hobbies, but I like entertaining people with music. And
awesome.
Yes.
Okay, we'll hear more about your music thing later on. Alright.
I am Thotrinya of Pali village. I am in 10th grade, and my hobbies are taekwondo, music, MUN debating, and dance.
This is the Kung Fu guy.
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
Hello, my name is Ayung. I'm from Talui. I study in 9th grade in Montfort School. I like music and art.
Okay, awesome. So basically you're all in school and she is almost graduating.
Bye-bye.
So what's the best thing of going to school, or the best thing about being in school, and also the worst part of something that you don't like about school? Let's start from you.
Well, I think the best thing about being in school is that it prepares you, it gives you social skills because you're socializing.
Okay.
Obviously. And
so you learn socializing from school?
Yes.
Oh, good, very good. Okay, and then?
And the worst thing about school
okay.
is what it's meant for, that is studying. So, yes.
The main purpose for which you're going, that's the one you don't like. Yeah, okay. Alright, it's okay.
Even I hate studying, but I like socialization. And like school for me is like I hate getting up early.
Okay.
That's the problem.
But you're a Kung Fu guy. How can you hate getting up early?
I will learn at night now.
Okay. You?
Like he said, getting up early. I don't like getting up early because I live pretty far away from my school.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, I have to get up pretty early.
Okay.
And what I like about school, well, I get to meet a lot of my friends.
Okay. Okay, good. How about you?
I think like everyone else, I enjoy socializing in school. The worst part I think would be, maybe I'm a bit prejudiced because I'm in class 12, but boards, because I have 4 sets of exams this year. Yeah.
We're 10th graders, we also agree about boards.
About boards?
Class 10 boards doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay, so we'll talk about exams after this. Okay, I'm coming back to that. Okay, how about?
I also think that socializing is a huge part of who I'm going to become in the future. So it's very cool that I learned in school. And as Ayung said, I meet a bunch of my friends.
Yeah.
And we all have, I can pick who I want to be with. Like it's such a variety of people.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's it. And the worst part, I think school's pretty great. I mean, studies is obviously a bit of a there, but I think overall school's pretty great.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you mentioned about boards and exams and stuff. So Do you think the system that you guys are going through in terms of exams and boards and all, is there anything that you wish they could do something about, like change something that would make it more pleasant for you?
Eradicate exams.
Okay, to do away with exams altogether.
Yeah.
Really? Then how would they evaluate you?
Maybe just one exam, or they will supervise you throughout the year.
How about you guys? You also have the same?
I think in class 12 boards,
Yeah.
can I say this? But like,
Sure.
I think it's too much about just like knowing what's in the book. Like just
Yeah.
rote learning, you know?
Okay.
That should change.
Yeah.
Just pretty needs change.
Mm.
That's very.
So you think that if they do away with exams and just let you go on your own, you would actually do very well? What do you say?
Okay, let's bring back exams.
Yeah, but maybe not too much that it becomes too just book.
Yeah, we have
exam.
3 boards this year, so that's like too much for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's hope and pray that the government or the authorities do something about it.
Kejriwal, I'm observing.
Next is, I also kind of know that you all are music students in a way, right? Or you were music students. So let's talk about music. Okay, let's start from, Deborah. You tell us what are you learning right now and how do you think music has helped you in your studies or as a person?
Okay. So to me, music is a big part of my life. I've been learning it since I was very small, and I think it's given me an advantage over other students who don't learn music.
Okay.
Because it makes me somehow faster and it improves my hand-eye coordination.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And so I think that's great.
Wow, good reason to learn
Yeah.
music. Yes. You? Okay.
Well, I'm currently learning 3 instruments: guitar,
Whoa.
piano, and violin.
Oh man,
I
you want to
used to-
become a band yourself?
Yes.
Yeah.
I used to also play the flute, but I gave that up because
Okay.
I don't like it.
Right.
And believe it or not, my favorite part about music theory is music is the theory because that it's complex.
Right.
It's fun. It's interesting.
It makes you exercise your.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. How about you?
I am I'm into guitar. My son is taking classes right now.
Right.
And I like music because it is a way of like letting out emotions, and it somehow makes you more likable. It's in our culture that we
Okay.
normally surround people who can play guitar, right?
Okay, yeah.
So all of those factors.
So have you seen people coming, surrounding you because of your playing thing?
It helps me get into like adjust to the crowd because
To a crowd
music
to group,
transcends
yeah.
anything.
It's entertaining.
Easier, more access to different groups. Okay, cool. How about you?
I think music is really fun, and just like Debbie said, it's really good for your brain.
Right.
Playing an instrument, it's like exercising your brain in the best way possible.
Okay.
And I think people who learn music are really fun and nice. So
Really fun and nice. Okay.
like cool to hang
Well,
out.
okay.
Cool.
Sure. You guys are. That's the reason why I think you guys are. We're all cool. Yeah. Okay. How about you?
Well, I started learning the piano in the 10th grade, and sometime when the exams were happening, like November or something. So it really helped me just take a break instead of just studying like burning out.
Yeah.
What I really like about music is not like music theory or like it helps the brain. I don't know about that, but I think I really like understanding and being able to appreciate like all the things that people can do with music.
Okay.
Like there's some really good stuff that people
Sure.
can do with it.
Yeah.
It doesn't just sound good, but like
It feels good.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
And did you guys? You know Albert Einstein, right?
Yeah.
Have you all heard about him?
Yeah.
He used to play violin.
He's my uncle.
Oh. I need your autograph.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
look familiar.
See? Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, you're right. He used to play the violin and even, of course, a little bit of piano also. And he has said on the record that music helps him, in his thinking process and when he is tackling all this complicated scientific stuff. Music has really helped in the process. So, do you guys want to share anything about this? The importance of music in the brain development and activity.
So So there's the corpus callosum.
Corpus callosum, which is?
The bridge that connects the left and right hemisphere.
Right, okay.
So
Oh, you're a science student?
No, it's
I
math.
want to study.
Oh, but she wants to. Oh, yeah, well, we're coming to that after this, yeah. Okay, so yeah, go on.
So there's the logical side and there's the creative side of. So it helps carry information from one side to another.
Mm-hmm.
But in music students, it carries information in more diverse and quicker ways. So
Wow.
yeah, and
Did you guys know this or not really?
Let's compose a rap about that to make people.
Yeah, okay.
so it helps you to think faster.
Mm-hmm.
And music students also need a lot of discipline
Right,
to
right.
practice.
Sure.
Music does in a way
Yeah, yeah.
keep you disciplined. So
Yeah, right. So what she's saying basically is that, so there's the left brain and the right side of the brain, right?
And there's a bridge.
Just in a simple term, and there's a bridge that connects the two, and information about this side and this side is passed on through the bridge. So those who are introduced with music, especially at a very early age, passing information through the bridge becomes much easier, and in a variety of ways it can be done. One of the things that I really want to know, and it's about focus, it's about your future plans and stuff like that. I know it's not, you're still very young, but I'm sure that you all have something in mind what you want to do in life. So let's tell us about your aim in life, what you want to do or what you're interested about, passionate about, and why. Why you want to do that thing. Okay. Who wants to start?
I think
Okay.
since I'm in class 12, I should have this decided. What I plan on doing is, well, I'm also interested in this languages, like studying languages.
Right.
I think it's great. I want to pursue linguistics studies,
Okay.
and then after that, I'm thinking of becoming editor.
Editor.
Yes, I'll work my way up.
Okay.
One day, I don't know.
And become the Prime Minister of India. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Well,
So what inspired you to pursue this one?
Well, as a kid, as a student in like middle school or something, my teachers always told me that, oh, you're good at English. So
Oh.
I thought, oh yeah, let's do this.
Okay. Cool. All right. Thank you. Next, who would like to say you? Deborah.
Okay. I don't really have an aim in life right now.
Okay.
I'm still very scared of thinking of like, oh, what am I gonna take in 11th grade? Science, humanities? It's very scary. But it's gonna sound very sentimental and heart-touching, but I want to like help people.
Okay. Cool.
I'm not sure what that means,
Okay.
and I'm not exactly very woke or don't know what's happening around the world right now. But I'm sure it's not. I know it's not good with all this climate change
Sure.
and corruption in our government. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's okay. Yeah.
So I want to be a social worker.
Mm-hmm.
I want to help people go places which aren't very travel to help people who haven't come up in society.
Right.
Yeah. So that's what I would like to
Very
do.
noble cause. Great. All right.
Well, the thing is,
Well.
I like entertaining people.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm probably going to go into the entertainment industry.
Okay. Specifically, any?
I don't know.
Not yet.
Because I recently also found an interest in acting. So we'll see where that takes me.
Is it going to be Bollywood, Tollywood, Hollywood? Which one?
Tollywood.
Okay.
But my final goal in life would be Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata, which means
No worries.
no worries. Live life, no worries. But anyway, okay. Cool. So acting, entertaining people. That is his.
Acting also, but then
Oh, you also acting too.
I haven't picked the stream yet. I haven't decided anything, but I just finished Rick Warren's book Purpose Driven Life. Yeah, if anyone's watching this, I'm a big fan, okay?
Purpose-driven life, yeah.
Diet.
Diet.
So you want to be purposeful. in
Yeah,
life.
everything I do, I want to do it for God. Even if I'm a janitor, I want to be the best at it.
Wow, so good. Okay, cool. So you have no specifics yet for now?
No specifics here.
Still
Acting?
Acting?
Yeah.
Wow,
I'll see
okay.
you in a movie.
I'll be an action actor.
Yeah. So who's gonna be the villain and who's gonna be the main, the good guy?
You look like a good guy. You look like a good guy.
The bad and the ugly, we need an ugly one. Maybe I'll be the ugly one.
No,
Alright.
you're very handsome, don't worry
Oh,
about it.
You're so handsome.
Okay, I'll treat you all. Alright, next. You?
I like science,
Science, yeah.
biology especially.
Biology?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I want to study. I like maybe studying neurology and psychology, all those stuff.
Oh, psychology. He's studying us, she's studying us.
She's studying us.
Yeah, careful.
What do you see?
That's on your mind.
Okay. So why have you picked neurology and psychology very specifically?
I don't know. I don't talk a lot. I just like to observe people
Okay.
Even
from
I
a
had it.
distance,
Okay.
and like for some reason I'm like I can't be. I don't. It's just fun watching them.
Observing, yeah. So observing is
We're here for you. We're
That's
It's
creepy.
fun to watch
yeah.
people.
It's fun to watch.
okay.
You need a therapist.
Is there anybody any psychologist? Okay. Okay, we are getting carried away by the waves of entertainment. Okay, so is there anybody living or who is no more who has inspired you to pick up this one?
Steve Rogers. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. But I like
I don't know
watching.
that person. Who that is?
Steve Rogers.
Steve Rogers. Who's that?
It's you.
Who?
That's you.
Who is he? Psychologist.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I like watching TED Talks about this.
Oh, I see. Okay, so neurology and psychology, how are they related?
Like
The brain.
The brain and the mind.
like, basically, so
Okay.
should I?
Yeah, just say whatever you have.
So there's this one guy who studied people's brains and linked it to their behavior.
Okay. Brain behavior.
In a normal brain, most of the brain activity takes part in the back of the brain.
Okay.
But in people who maybe have mental disorders,
Okay.
they might have their brains might be a little different. Maybe they have little deformities, or the brain activity is not exactly in the back of the brain. So
Okay.
it's kind of yeah.
Okay. So you want to connect the two, science and the practice of psychology together?
Psychiatrist and a psychologist.
Yeah. Psychiatric or clinical psychologist, let's say.
Neurology and psychology, they're both studying the brain, but they're from different perspectives. Like
Okay.
neurology is studying how,
How?
and psychology is studying why.
Why? See. So if you just stick to psychology, what's the danger of it? Because
Even I study psychology.
oh, you're also a psychology student.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, so combining neurology, the how and the why, the two of them together,
Yeah.
and it gives you a good perspective or good understanding of the person.
This is a completely new set of biology I've never seen. I was interested in biology to disprove evolution. To show that we're here by creation.
Because along the way you started hoo-ha, everything went away. Yeah. But anyway, it's a good talk.